For mixed numbers, just a little bit of a review. Proper fractions are always between 0 and 1. All pieces must be equal, and mixed numbers are made up of one whole number and one fraction. Mixed numbers are always greater than one whole. The denominator is the first step that we find in a mixed number. It is the equal number of parts in one whole. So let's look at number 1. Number 1, I see I got some cakes here. Cake. And I'm going to break it up just how it's cut on that first piece. Big pieces of cake. So I see that each of these, right, each one whole cake is broken up into 2 parts. 1 part, 2 part. So my denominator for my mixed number will be 2. I'm going to try to type this out today. It's going to be 2. Now I'm going to look at the only piece of cake that's not a whole cake. This is 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 a whole cake. I'm going to look at this one that is not a whole cake. And the numerator of this fraction is the number of shaded parts that the shapes are less than one whole. Well, I have one piece of cake still. So my numerator is 1. And the last part is the whole number I have in my mixed number is the number of whole shaded shapes. Well, here it's the number of whole cakes I have. 1 cake, 2 cake, 3 cake, 4 cake. I have 4 cakes, so my mixed number is 4 1/2. If I were to make an improper fraction, my denominator is still the same because the number of equal parts in one whole for each of these cakes is 2. Each cake is divided into 2 equal parts. Now I'm just going to count up the total number of pieces of cake that I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 halves of cake as my improper fraction. Moving on to pie. This looks like a cherry pie. My favorite personally is apple pie, but I'll forgive myself and still divide this pie. When I'm looking at pies here, each of these pies is broken into 4 different parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. First thing I'm going to do when finding my mixed number is first look at the only pie that is less than 1. This pie has a missing piece. It is less than one whole pie because there's a missing piece from this pie. So I'm going to look at this fraction. How many total pieces should there be? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the denominator of my fraction. And now, to find the numerator of my fraction, I'm still just looking at this one whole piece, and I'm going to count up the total number of pieces of pie that I have. 1, 2, 3. My fraction is 3/4. To find my whole number, I'm going to then count the total number of whole pies I have. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 whole pies, so my mixed number is 3 3/4. When I'm counting my improper fraction, my denominator is still going to be 4ths because every single pie is split into 4 equal parts. But now, instead of just looking at the one piece of pie that is less than 1, I'm going to count up all the pieces of the pie for my numerator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The improper fraction is 15/4. Shoot your shot on your exit ticket. You got this.